the problems get so small. We break up with lovers and friends, make love to the rumors instead.
Hello everyone, and we are back with some more God of War 3, making our way on over to Pandora here. Still recording these same night, but you guys will be seeing all of these on Saturday, which is tomorrow for me, and then as I said in the previous episode, the day after I'll be uploading 2K18 videos that I previously made. And they are spectacular. Trust me, you guys are going to enjoy them. I enjoyed making 2 of the 3 of them. Sorry, I'm going to stop talking for this cutscene.
Leave these places.
Come, I can show you the way.
Do you know the way? Okay, but yeah. So, they're pretty great videos. I enjoyed making 2 out of the 3 of them. You'll see in the last one why I definitely did not enjoy that one. But editing them was pretty fun. It took a long time. I edited all 3 of those in the same day that I'm doing the voiceovers for these. So, yeah. It was a good time though. Here we're trying to help Pandora get through the labyrinth with us, as she can squeeze into certain places that we can't, and it's kind of a conjoined effort. I kill everything, do all the heavy lifting, basically everything that doesn't involve squeezing into small spaces. And then it was really funny. I wish you guys could have heard it, but like this whole time I'm just arguing with Josh about whether or not Pandora is a child. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Okay, because Pandora, obviously she looks like a child, and I'm pretty sure in actual Greek mythology she was supposed to be a girl. And I don't know why she didn't go in there the first time. And that awkward little monkey hop she just did, that was weird. But yeah, so he's just like, she's not a child. And I'm like, Josh, she's a child. Look at her, she's a kid. And then there's like one time when she's like, I'm not a child. Only a child would say they're not a child. Because if you're a grown-up, no one even assumes you're a child. And this, I don't know what I was doing, but like, I'm pretty sure I was like really distracted the whole time, and I kept getting stuck on like random crap. But like, I was less than a second away probably from her dying. And Josh was like, dude, she's gonna die. And I'm like, nah, I got this, she's not gonna die. And then look at how close this gets. So yeah. And then I was just staying cool, calm, and collected the whole time, like, nah, I got this. There was no way she was gonna die. But yeah, she could very well have died. And I don't know what she was doing, but like, I didn't realize that I actually had to grab her, and she was just like walking around and crap. I was expecting her to kind of like come over to me, because at this point I have been playing some God of War, and I pictured working with her as kind of like working with Atreus. And so normally whenever you have to do something, he'll come over to you, unless it's somewhere that you have to go in the game. Then you have to go there first, and then he'll roam back around with you, which I don't very well like, but I'll explain that more when we actually get to that point later on. Like, I've already recorded quite a few of those videos and a lot of the audio for them, so you'll see what I'm talking about when we get to that point. But focusing back in here on God of War 3, Pandora just screamed, and so we're climbing up this ladder here to see what's wrong with her. And in typical video game fashion, you're traveling with a girl, and she gets trapped or captured in some way, and you have to rescue her, because games are just stereotypical like that. The thing I like about Atreus is that he grows throughout the game and actually pulls his own weight quite a bit. Like, I love games that incorporate side characters that work with you who are actually helpful. Like, there are a lot of times when games will like give you a companion or give you a character that you go through the game with, but they either don't fight or they look like they're fighting, but they're not actually dealing damage to anyone. The thing I like about God of War is Atreus actually, well, he's actually useful, basically is what I'm saying here. And then also, I get like a really The Last of Us vibe from it, you know? Also, the timing on that jump was insane. Like, I don't know how, but I promise you, I was not focusing very hard whatsoever on everything I was doing here. I was kind of just going for it. Like, I don't think I could ever have that accurate of timing on a jump again if I tried. And like, that's honestly the only way I could be that accurate, is by not trying and just getting lucky and actually doing it, as you saw there. And I don't understand what was up with that awkward grab. See, another thing that I really like about God of War is just how smooth everything feels, and how like extremely updated it is. Like, the graphics are so beautiful, the combat's so much smoother, it has level ups and skill trees and armor, runes, enchantments, just all sorts of things that make the game way better. It even has lore and like tips on how to defeat different enemies. It's just great. So I'm gonna try to stop talking about it so much, because I'm building up, like, I'm like hyping myself up for something that I can already do at this moment, but I'm trying to hold off on playing them. Well, I'm playing it because I have like way too many videos stockpiled right now. I think I have like the next 13 of them or so. And so I'm trying to like stay back from that for a little while, just so I don't get so far ahead of myself that I just have like a stockpile of videos but nothing else left to do with the game. Like, it's not a bad thing, it's just that I'd rather get to a point where I'm closer in the number of videos as that I have as the videos that I'm recording. So like, only have like a few in reserves, just in case there's like a day or two in there where I'm not able to record, and then I can go ahead and edit and upload those. I'm talking over this way too much, I'm sorry.
This is what hope delivers, child. You should learn that.
At this point I'm pretty sure I was talking to Josh about something. Or I may have just been like fapping off and checking my phone. I don't know what I was doing. All of this was recorded like 4 days ago from the time I'm like inputting the audio over this, and like 5 days ago from the time you guys are seeing it. So if I do anything like weird or strange, for the most part I try to like edit it out or like fast forward through it, but like honestly I was kind of just like really perturbed from honestly doing this, because we went through like about an hour's worth of gameplay. Like, there's a lot of stuff in these videos I edited out, but we went through at least an hour's worth of gameplay, and it was like really funny too. And so the one like hilarious thing though that Josh may be mad at me for when he watches these videos is that every video I told him to say hi Josh. Jesus, why did I go crazy with that? I told him to say hi Josh, and so every single time he would only say hi, and then I'd make him say it again with saying hi Josh. And so we literally went through that like 4 or 5 times at least, because I had to redo the previous video that you guys saw. Like, I think maybe 3 times, because of like stupid crap that just kept happening over and over again. And then also, I don't know what I was doing here, like why I didn't just have the Nemian Cestus out the whole time. But yeah. And then also, I think in God of War 2018, I had him say it. And then also, possibly in Rayman Legends, I can't remember exactly. And then I started re-recording the audio for these at his house, but then I just decided against it and that I'd do it in my own spare time, and I had him say it there too. So at least about 5 times. And then there's a time or two in here where like I'm accidentally trying to fight Pandora or accidentally grab Pandora trying to hit someone else. Also, I don't think I was thinking about them, but there are a lot of times in here where I could have just used the Nemesis Whip as well. Like, really, the only 2 weapons you need once you get them are literally the last 2 weapons in the game because they're so powerful at level 5. Especially when you can just spam them like I can. Like, if it's your second playthrough, literally just use the Nemesis Whip and the Nemian Cestus and you're good. And also, I feel like playing the game with the blades... Oh, there I go. Now I'm using it. Also, I feel like playing the game with the Blades of Athena makes the game more challenging. Because, trust me, it's a good weapon and all, but, like, you still have to remember to switch out from it a lot as well. And also, I would say it's probably not quite as damaging as the Blades of Exile, because you don't get the additional Arrow Storm with it as well. Because not only do the Blades of Exile like knock enemies back and like damage them in a wide range, you also get the additional Arrow Storm on top of that, which damages just about every enemy on screen. If not just about, then definitely all of them, because I'm pretty sure it covers like the entire span of whatever field you're standing on, fighting. And so here we're in the final stages of getting through the labyrinth. And shortly we'll be wrapping things up here, getting to the final battle. As you see, I'm uploading 3 videos today of God of War, and then 3 tomorrow of 2K18, and then after that on Monday is when I'll be doing my grand finale of God of War 3. Meaning that on Tuesday or Wednesday I'll be starting God of War. And just like with this, I'll be doing 2 uploads a day as frequently as I can, but definitely at least 1. And here I'm just checking through all of these like individual cubes just to see if there's anything hidden around here for you guys, which as you can see there isn't. I guess I could have put this part at 2 times speed. I wasn't really thinking about that. But as you can see, these videos are all just under 20 minutes, or like a few minutes under 20 minutes. So, not that bad. And then overall the game itself isn't really that long.
The chain Kratos.
Like, it's only about a
My
10-hour
father
game.
always told me it maintains the balance of power within Olympus. chain to raise the labyrinth.
And then, if I'm thinking of this correctly, this entire game itself should only be about like 16 parts for me. So, that's pretty short. But here we go, we're flying back down the chain of balance here, because we're getting ready to go take out the judges. And they are the last obstacle between myself and the Flame of Olympus. And here I don't do nearly as well as I did that last time when you guys saw me flying up the chain, because there were quite a few times to get hidden here because Josh was just like distracting me and I was trying to tell him how MLG I was, and then I end up like messing up quite a bit. And then there's some times when I'm like, I have so much health, literally I could probably get hit by like half the things that I see going down and still be fine. Like, you see my health just barely inching down after all those things I hit. But like, if you're playing the game like without any cheats and without any of the additional costumes like this one, then you'll see each one of those hits, they really add up and really hurt you. But literally with this much health and taking like 75% less damage basically, I'm pretty sure I could probably hit everything or just about everything and still have health to spare. Because as you can see there, I hit quite a few things and didn't even lose a quarter of my health. And so yeah, basically this is almost the same as doing the trial, like the trials over again from a really long time ago, but like with a big Cerberus sound. Which, as you can see, is quite easy to beat when you've got infinite Spartan Rage. And I learned here that you can actually just fluidly switch between the Spartan Rage and going into grapples. So yeah, that was pretty helpful to know. So yeah, back in Hades now, just looking around. There are these 3 chests over here. And basically just wrapping things up here. So in the next video, I'll be doing my last round down here in Hades, just taking out the judges and flying back up the chain. And then all that's left is to take out Zeus. But we're going to be getting things over with pretty quickly here. So until next time, guys, as usual, hope you all have been enjoying this series. And if you have, don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.